Rhoades. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Big Blue Couch. We created a product called InPlay, which is a new music player for iOS and Android, and Win8 for the guy who was in here earlier. We wanted to make listening and navigating our music libraries fun again. And our first line of code was written after one of us, me, almost ran into a tree while trying to manage the stock music player while I was driving. That didn't work well, and struggling to change tracks on the stock music player, sorry, I just started this last night. That's when we realized there was something wrong with today's mobile music players, and that we could create something better. To do this, we had to take a different approach. Navigating through our music library had to be easy, fast, and fun, and had to remove the barriers to what should be a purely emotional experience, which is music. Now, this meant getting rid of the list screens and other items common in today's mobile music players. It was clear to us that we had to start from a blank slate. And that's how InPlay was created. So what makes InPlay different from every other mobile music app? InPlay's single-screen navigation system and our opinionated approach to interface and interaction design is what sets us apart. That's when we realized there was something wrong with today's... Here we go. But before we show you InPlay, let's hear from one of our reviewers. Wow, that's quite a statement. So, here is InPlay's main screen. InPlay looks simple, right, but underneath that simplicity is a ton of power. For example, InPlay is completely gesture-based. You want to move through your song queue, just swipe on your screen, and all of your standard music player controls, shuffle, volume, airplay, etc., become available to you. Just a tap away. Also notice how the song information is front and center. That's because it's a core part of our navigation system. How? By simply touching any element on the screen, whether it's album, artist, or musician, you'll get that going. I.e., right now we're choosing Wilco. It's a tap. Whether it's an album, here we've switched to all songs by Wilco. For example, InPlay is completely gesture-based. Sorry guys. You can do the same thing with an album. We call this navigation system deep context. But we didn't stop there, we took it another step. Let's show you. And here's how we got rid of the need for song selection lists and everything all together, and avoiding trees. This is patent pending.
Jesus, don't cry. You can allow.
As you can see, no more navigating through endless selection screens to find what you want. We call it quick selection, and it's unique among mobile music players. So how did InPlay do after we launched? Let's show you the results of our work. We rated 52 in overall iOS apps across the board. We ranked top 20 in 100 app stores across the world. And we ranked consistently 4.8 right now. InPlay ranked, next page, there we go. And other people have noticed us. Facebook found out about InPlay and has asked us to create a music sharing community around InPlay. They called us. After all, as LL Cool J said at the Grammys last week, the largest social media platform in the world is music. We've also had several folks express interest in using our deep context navigation system, including banks, in their applications. So that's InPlay in under 3 minutes, and the philosophy that drove us to create InPlay is the same philosophy behind everything we do. I think Willie Nelson sums it up best when he says, be here, be present, wherever you are, be there. Look around you and see what needs to be changed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I just got this last night, so here we go. That's what I got. I'm used to talking to large crowds, but I'm usually one-on-one. I'm the one-on-one guy.
So I was the first one to talk about Pandora to the world. You know, I've been writing before TechCrunch and stuff around. And one thing I've noticed about startups in this genre is they can explain what they are in 10 seconds. Pandora is a better kind of radio station.
Yep.
Spotify, you search for music and you play it.
Yep.
Right? what, I still am struggling, other than this is cool UI for your music collection, which I don't even have a music collection anymore since I'm on Spotify. But what is the 10-second, bring it down.
10-second pitch. This was a passion project. This was not the project we started with.
But get it down to what
What
is
is
it?
Deep context navigation.
What does that
We
mean?
have created a patent pending method for visualizing data in a method that is more efficient than is used today. And that is what
Huh?
we came out of.
What
So
is
more
that?
efficient music is the.
No, more efficient music of looking through any kind of data.
But, you know, at Y Combinator, on the sheets that they hand out,
Yeah.
they limit each company to like 5 words. So what is the 5 words?
We've created something completely unique.
You used to.
What is it? What is it? How is it unique?
It's completely unique because the methodology developed to visualize data, large or small, we played with the music library as an example, can be used across the board. Someone from JP Morgan.
More efficient music access. More efficient music access.
Okay, so your mum,
Alright, my mom
My-
sets up, what happens?
your mum sets this up, what happens? How can she use it?
She's driving down the road, and rather than having to find Metallica, which I doubt your mom would be looking for, and going through the 5 buttons through the iTunes player, she would just go through deep, quick context, hit Metallica, tap it, and go. And all Metallica is playing.
Doesn't Spotify do that?
Spotify will be integrated into our app in the future.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, that would be. So.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
It's a better UI for
We've
Spotify.
already been funded also, so.
So, not, besides the fact that you shouldn't be playing with your phone as you're driving down the road. Yeah, but why wouldn't you use something like a speech interface?
Siri to start my music?
You can get a Siri.
I don't think I can get a Siri API that will actually select my music out of my iTunes library and specifically ask me for a song to play.
Plus, if you're rocking the music in the car, you
Do
gotta
it.
talk to Siri.
Let's talk to the guy.
No, it's alright.
All right, big round of applause.